Have you ever wondered if your country is thriving or just surviving? That's where primary deficit comes in. It tells us whether the government is borrowing money to build assets or is it just depleting resources. Now, in simple terms, primary deficit is the difference between fiscal deficit and the interest amount paid on past debt. Imagine you're earning 50,000 rupees a month but spending 60,000 on all your expenses. The difference of 10,000 is your fiscal deficit. If 5,000 out of that is your payment on interest, then the next 5,000 is your primary deficit. It tells us whether the government is financially responsible and if it can manage itself on not too much credit. For financial year 2025, primary deficit is projected at 1.4% of the total GDP. Compared to 2024's 2%, this is a significant improvement. Now, this tells us that the government is actually focused on sustainable growth and managing its expenses. But why is primary deficit important? There are three things that you need to know about it. First, it tells us whether the government can manage itself and its day-to-day activities while still striving for growth. Second, it indicates to global agencies whether the country is financially responsible. And third, a shrinking primary deficit can tell us that the country is managing itself and its growth quite well. Now, primary deficit is important to all households, and it tells us whether the country's ambitions are actually running smoothly. In the next episode, we will be talking about tax to GDP ratio, so stay tuned in for more.